Well, you've heard a lot on the news and the radio about Dollar Shave Club, Harry's razors, and you may have an old trusty Gillette sensor that you've used for 20 years since college. My wife gave me the Dollar Shave Club last year for Christmas, and it's been fantastic. It is an excellent razor, gives you an extremely close shave, and the blades last a long time. For my beard and face, it lasts a solid week, and it never cuts. It does a great job. I've had this sensor since the late 1980s when I was in college. This is the same original handle. I cleaned it up a little bit because it was disgusting. Um, and these blades are great. It's just, I guess it's three blades on these, or maybe two. I don't remember how many exactly are on there. And they're good. They last me about 5 days, and then they start having serious chance of nicks and cuts. So that's why I asked for the Dollar Shave Club for my wife. You get these nice 4 packs that come in the mail once a month. And they'll last me a solid 4 weeks. They're not the cheapest things in the world, though. I think it costs you about $9.95 a month to keep up the membership at Dollar Shave Club. And that's not with any kind of shaving cream or anything else. So that's not the cheapest thing in the world. My wife gave it to me for Christmas. I felt bad that she's having to do it, basically for the rest of her life. And a friend of mine told me about Harry's razor. He's, they're very similar. There's a little bit nicer handle, actually. As you can see, the blades are 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, as well, just like the Dollar Shave Club. You get a really nice amount of foaming shaving gel when you get your first kit, and it comes in a really nice kit. But for the price, I think it was a promo code. The introduction to this one, I think, was about the same thing. It was like 15. You got 4 blades, you got the handle, and you got a little sample of the shave butter. You didn't think you could use more than like once or twice. For Harry's, you do get this nice bottle of foaming shave gel, which I think is a big bonus because this stuff is not cheap and it does a really good job. You get 3 razors with it, but the thing that attracted me to Harry's was you could buy large quantities of razors in advance. You don't have to just get $9.95 and get 4. You can get a nice 8-pack. And I think if you buy them in quantities of 20, it costs you like $25 for 20 razors, which is really cheap. So a friend of mine has 2 sons in college. They've been buying Harry's the last year because they just buy huge quantities of them and they all share the blades. So I wanted to give it a try. So basically took out my old Gillette sensor, got a blade, put it in, used it for a week. I only got about 5 days out of it. When I got to the 5th day, it was getting a little bit difficult to shave with it. It wasn't shaving as close, and I felt like it was about to cut my face, so I kind of got rid of the blade. And that's about normal with my experience. I'd try to get a week out of them, but a lot of times I would cut my face on the 6th or 7th day. So then I switched to Dollar Shave Club. This is a fantastic razor. I'd say out of all 3 of them, this definitely shaves the best and the closest. The first shave, though, I don't know why, when you break a new blade out, it's really rough and kind of strange. And it could turn you off to it because you feel like you're not getting a good shave. It like breaks the razor in, then your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th day, you get great shaves out of it. And that was my experience with it in the test, as well as, we got a full solid week of shaves, no nicks or cuts, fantastically good shave even on the last day that I used it. Harry's has been very similar. I wouldn't say it's as good as the Dollar Shave Club blades. They're not quite as sharp, and the first shave in particular, you don't get as good a shave as you get from the Dollar Shave Club. It also seems to kind of break itself in, does a little bit better on the 2nd and 3rd days. And you get a solid week out of their blades too. Maybe not a full week. By the 6th day, I did feel like it tugging and pulling on my face a little bit more than I wanted to. So basically I was getting 5 out of the Gillette, 7 out of the Dollar Shave, and I get about 6, definite shaves out of Harry's, but for the most part I've been using it for a week. So they're all really good. I think price-wise, though, you can't go wrong with Harry's because you can buy 25 blades for $20. Dollar Shave Club, I don't know if they have that option. I haven't seen it. My wife got it for me. She kind of controls the account, and it's not really manageable by me. And if you happen to do like No Shave November or something like that, where you don't use the blades regularly for a month, or maybe take a vacation and just let it grow, you can they'll start stacking up at your house. I like the option to be able to order them when I need them. I have 20 on hand now. When I burn through that in 20 weeks, as I get to the bottom, I'll order a new one. It takes about a week to get your razors from any of the clubs. But I thought Harry's was great for the money, and I do like the fact that you can get the shave butter in your initial kit foaming shave gel, I think they call it. The shave butter is also really good for Dollar Shave Club, but it's insanely expensive. It's really up there. But it makes your shave even better. So, in any event, they're all great. I mean, I'm still surprised at how well the Gillette Sensors work. I've had it for 20 years. It's been a fantastic razor. Still does a good job. The blades last 5 days. But the blades are not cheap. The blades are expensive, so that's kind of out. Dollar Shave Club is a great option for you, especially if you're trying it out for the first time. But if you burn through blades, you have a really rough face, and you can only get 3 or 4 days out of a dollar shave, you're gonna be better off with Harry's. In any event, that's just kind of my review, and hopefully you will try them out and see what you think.